matchup ahead between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Ramon Mitre will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Kevin Santos. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that up. Their team on their heels.
The second baseman,
Now to the plate, Brady Babcock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Peter McDermott. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
One of the keys to being a good player, it's not how old you are, but it's how talented and how smart you are. This guy, one of the better young hitters in the game of baseball right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing and the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Craig Crum is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Lopez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jose Parra. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
At the plate, Alfonso de los Santos. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Hara leads off first with 1 away. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that's going to land foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pops this one up. Right fielder coming on. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Next for Milwaukee, Josh Newhouser. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a throw over, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. 2 out with the man at first. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. A 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 and 2.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2 to short. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. We are still scoreless. Cardinals number 4 hitter, Guy Adair, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
Yeah, but no home runs over his last 10 games, and we'll see if he gets off the schneid in this one.
Have to be careful with this guy, though, D-Roll. No home runs in his last 10. That doesn't mean a whole lot. This guy can hit the ball at the ballpark any day, anywhere when he's swinging the bat well.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
Standing in, Gustavo Gonzalez. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From the belt, the pitch. Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Into the box now, William Ramirez. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. This one skied out toward right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Digging in, Tim Lehman. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ground ball left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Clinton Vetter, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First offering on its way.
Inside ball.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The set and the 1-1. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now, Craig Crum, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Soft liner to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. Stepping up now, Fernando Castilla. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box, Luis Reyna, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That average of .291 to start the day. 1 home run, 18 driven in. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McDermott is there, 2 gone. At the plate, Juan Valenzuela. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Brewers have come back to tie things at 2.
When this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
In now, Ramon Mitre. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Yeah. And it's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Kevin Santos. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Popped up. Wong over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Riding in once again, Brady Babcock, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. One out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home.
Hey.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Digging in to try it again, Peter McDermott. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
The windup and the 0-1. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly. Home half of the 3rd coming up, all even at 2-2. Now at the plate, Carlos Lopez. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Brewers move out in front now 3-2.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Stepping in now, Jose Parra, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And that misses 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now batting, Alfonso de los Santos. First offering on its way.
Nope.
The 1-0. This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. Josh Newhouser will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So that will go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Josh Newhouser. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back in standing. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lifted in the air to center field. McDermott is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in, Fernando Castilla. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Castilla is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
To the plate now, Luis Reyna, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 3 innings complete. The Brewers lead this one 4-2. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in the outfielder, Guy Adair.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping up to the plate, Gustavo Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count, the pitch.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, William Ramirez. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Standing in now, Tim Lehman, as he hits one on a line to left field. That's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base, and they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
At the plate now, Clinton Vetter. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Vetter is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it comes on 3-0. There's ball four.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So here now is the pitcher, Craig Plum, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the stretch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Kevin Santos. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead. 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Brewers lead it 4-3. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Wong, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Colton Wong becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Into the box now, Juan Valenzuela. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So now to the plate, Ramon Mitre. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Brady Babcock, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Ready for another shot now. Peter McDermott. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, guy Adair. Pitch is high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Wong over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Gustavo Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gonzalez comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. The 0-1 offering. Behind 0-2 now. Three runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Now a curveball misses inside.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Carlos Lopez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
One and two.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, Jose Parra, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Santos backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So stepping in, Alfonso de los Santos. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez in foul ground, but this will land out there just foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
To the plate now, Josh Newhouser, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Stepping into the box, William Ramirez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Tim Lehman is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Sliced hard on the ground. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Digging in the switch hitter, Tim Lehman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Newhouser is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in, Clinton Vetter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down. Nope, upstairs.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he pops it up. Wong is there. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score holds at 4-3. Joaquin Hernandez is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Into the box now, Fernando Castilla. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
In now, Luis Reyna. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Four, 3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hernandez is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
And he fouls this one off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Payoff pitch one more time. A double play ball to second. 4-3 apparently. Not sure what was on his mind there, but he elects to take only the out at first. Into the box, Colton Wong. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
Runner at second here with one man out. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box, Juan Valenzuela. Swing and a liner, but foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 offering.
Ball is.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Two and two. Here it is. Count remains 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch. The set and the 2-2. Swing and a liner. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game, and it's now 6-3. Seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Jane Craig will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Ramirez has got it, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. The 9 1 and 2 hitters due up to start the 7th. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Todd Varquette is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Manuel Rosales is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Left side, but well foul. Fouled off. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Valenzuela recovers, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Santos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Striding in, Brady Babcock. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for strike 2. To first, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Henry Batista gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Carlos Lopez. First offering on its way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's what the threat of getting a bunt down and the threat of speed does. It brings the third baseman in right there, in too far to be able to react in time to that bullet down the line.
At the plate now, Jose Parra pitches a cold strike. The throw, low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now in the box, Alfonso de los Santos. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-3 ball game.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
At the plate, Josh Newhouser, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
2-0 count and the pitch. 3-0 now. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lehman will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Castilla. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Still only one out in the inning. Now a move over to first. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Juan Herman is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Standing in now, Luis Reyna, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Herman, a 22-year-old, he's a second-year big leaguer. Now the 1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, one man out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1. Herman has compiled over 65 innings of work, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. And he He misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Colton Wong will stand in. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And it's quickly 0-2. From the stretch. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Count remains at 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So now to the plate, Juan Valenzuela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. Fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
This is skied out toward right. Lehman is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. Brewers are out in front, 8-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Barack Hutchins will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tyler Michaud is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Peter McDermott.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Hutchins, a native of South Carolina. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Guy Adair. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way.
Nope, ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's down.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So coming to the plate, Gustavo Gonzalez. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Newhouser is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another chance? William Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-0. Hit in the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Tim Lehman, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Josh Ibarra will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carlton Abraham will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So striding in, Tyler Michaud, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Carlos Lopez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Jose Parra. He's 2-for-4 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. 2 out, nobody on.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Gone in order are the Brewers, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Clinton Vetter. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now with the plate, Carlton Abraham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Hey!
Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Stepping in now, Kevin Santos.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So digging in now, Brady Babcock. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Two out here and a runner at second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
8-3 is today's final. Milwaukee led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ramon Mitre earns his team-leading 11th win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.